I want to share something with you today that I have learned through my years of communicating with animals. And if you're caring for an aging or ill animal right now, I think this is something you may need to hear. Many people spend so much of this journey focusing on doing the medications, doing the appointments, doing the research, doing everything they can to help their animal. And while all those things matter, I often hear from animals is that their person has become too focused on the doing and that they have unintentionally drifted away from the being. They're now more away from the relationship, away from simply sitting beside them and seeing them. And when people come to me carrying guilt, they often tell me all the things they think they should be doing better. They should be more patient. They should have noticed something sooner. They should be spending more time with their animal. They should know exactly what to do. They should be stronger. But rarely animals are focused on these things. What they often want is for their person to pause, take a breath, come back to the present moment, come back to them, not their diagnosis, not their age, not the future, not the fear, them, the animal sitting right beside you. The relationship that is still here and existing today. Animals experience relationships very differently than humans do. Humans, we often evaluate ourselves through performance, through what I did, what I didn't do, what I should have done differently. And animals, gosh, they experience relationship through connection. They notice your heart. They notice your love. They notice your intention. They notice the moments you sit beside them and soften, the moments you laugh together, the moments you stop worrying long enough to simply be with them. That soft look between you, the familiar routine, the presence shared, the thousands of ordinary moments that make up a life together. One of my greatest teachers in this was my horse, Tim. For years, I carried great guilt around the decisions I made when he died. I was young. I was 17. I was largely carrying that responsibility on my own. And over time, what he has taught me was compassion. The understanding that I was doing the best I could with what I knew at that time. Of course, there are things I would do differently today. I have lived through so many more losses since that time, and I have learned more and I have grown. But I can't judge my younger self by what I know now or any of my other previous losses. And I think many people caring for their animals need that same reminder. One of my other teachers, Bosphorus, my boy in the photo behind me, he taught me something equally important. He reminded me that joy still belongs in the end of life journey. Literally, just hours before his final breath, there was still laughter, still love, still connection, and still moments worth celebrating that we got to have a relationship together. He wasn't just asking me to prepare for his death. He was still inviting me to participate in his life. And I think animals do this for us more than we often realize. If there is one thing I have learned from animals over the years, it's this. They do not need perfect humans. They need connected humans. Humans who are willing to keep coming back to the relationship and be present again and again, one moment at a time. And perhaps most importantly, animals often wish their people would offer themselves the same unconditional love that our animals so freely offer us and others. So I want to ask you, what is one small moment recently that reminded you of the relationship you share with your animal? Not the caregiving, not the diagnosis, not the aging, not the worry, but the relationship. I'd love to hear about it in the comments below.